Hey, this is Cliff for Earth Ancients, and this is a short thought that I've had in my recent writings about the Maya. And it's really a shame that we haven't had more feedback from the shaman, from the gatekeepers, from the scholars who are considered Maya experts. These are indigenous people who, in many cases, have been raised as full-blooded Maya and indoctrinated into that culture. And some of them like Dr. Montoya, are trained anthropologists. And I feature him in my book, The Maya Controversy. But my point being is when we have a phenomenon like the 2012 end of the long count cycle that was brought out by José Argüelles, and the whole world was freaking out about it. All you needed to do is talk to an elder and you would have learned that the end of the 2012 cycle was the beginning of a new cycle. Instead of going crazy and thinking the earth was about to collapse and religions and government were going to fold, if we had more consciousness around the indigenous people who developed these calendars, we would be much more in touch with how they work with nature, how they work with the cosmos, how these calendars actually work, and these cylindrical systems start and stop. Now, my great friend Mohamed Ibrahim, who is an Egyptologist, has also talked about the connection that the ancient Egyptians had to cosmology and systems, but they weren't as effective and they weren't as well documented as what we see in Mayan culture. And this is why it's really important that we begin to reach out and find scholars like Hunbatz Men, like Carlos Barrios, and like our friend today, Dr. Montejo, who understands that cycles are a part of human nature. And this is why his theme, his belief, and his teachings are that the Maya followed a human nature, supernatural philosophy, that everything is alive, everything is interconnected. And when you have a calendar, a calendrical system, you are, as a human being, connected to nature, to the cosmos, and to the supernatural. Supernatural being intuition, higher levels of consciousness, meditation, so forth and so on. So I'm hoping to learn more from Victor in his upcoming release, his new book and things like that, because it's very helpful for us to connect. All right, we'll catch you next time.